open to the public. Also, Sunday, October 22nd, the general membership.
Thank you, AJ. Through 3 quarters, Niles 198 yards of total offense, Salem 133. But the Quakers do all the scoring in the third quarter as they cut the gap from 17-0 to 17-6. And the Quakers will start out with the football at their own 44-yard line as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Martin on first down, hands it off to Humphreys, moving up the left side, still on his feet. Whoop, baby, break another one to the 40, brought down from behind at the 37. He was inches from going the distance again. It was Rich Sutton who made the touchdown, saving tackle.
Well, you say the Quakers would like to score and score quickly, and usually when you think that, you think by the pass. But for the Quakers, it's just the opposite. A lot of times they do it by breaking long runs. And that was a nice one, and maybe the Niles defense getting a little tired here.
20-yard pickup on first down. Jones split right. Ball at the Niles 36. It is Ryan Fritz who's checked in for the first time. Gets just across the Red Dragon 35 and a gain of about 2. Ryan Fritz, first time we've seen him, 5'8", 150 and a sophomore. He's averaging 5.2 yards a carry and has a touchdown for Salem.
It's like he stumbled a little bit when he took the handoff trying to pick his hole, and he stumbled forward. I thought he got more than that, but they'll give him 1 on the play. They'll make it 2nd and 9. Down to 11-11 here, and the Quakers down by 11.
Jones splits right. Martin will throw on second down, pressured from behind, gets loose, looks downfield. McLaughlin with the catch at the 31. Good play from Martin and McLaughlin to hang in there, and he'll gain nearly 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, not a lot of yards on it, but Martin does a good job in avoiding a big 10-yard loss in that connection. And this will be doable, at least for Salem, at 3rd down and 5, and the ball on the 30-yard line.
For McLaughlin and Martin, that's the first completion of the night. 3rd down, and they'll call it just about 5. Martin hands it to Humphreys. Not much room to the 38. A gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down, or I should say 4th down. Boy, and almost 3 yards, and you've obviously got to go for it here. Obviously, they were going for 2 plays to try to get the first down, but it's going to be 3 yards to go.
And again, I thought Humphreys got a little more than that. They're only going to give him 1 on the play, so it'll be 4th and a long 3. And the Quakers about 47% in converting 4th downs. They are 0 for 1 tonight, and this one is huge.
They need the 26-yard line. Wide out to the left. Martin hands it to Humphreys, cuts it up the middle. Will be able to dive forward for the first down and down to the 23. Oh, you kept holding your breath because it looked like he was going down twice. But Humphreys will gain 7 and a first down.
Yeah, I'll start breathing on that one now. My goodness. I was going to say Niles has done a good job in stopping the Quakers in short yardage situations with the exception of Humphreys' last long touchdown run. They've been in the backfield a lot in these short down situations.
9:25 in the clock moving. Quakers marching again. Football at the 22 of Niles. It'll be a play fake and Martin to throw. Looks down, will have to run 20 to the 17-yard line. That'll be a gain of at least 5 on first down. Nobody to throw to, and Jones and Hendershot coming to the near sideline, but they were well covered.
Haven't seen that rollout for Jim yet where he runs it. I don't know if they tried to do that on the very first play of the game. But if on that Martin was going to throw. But anyway, he has been running the ball a lot the last few games, and he will gain 3 on that one.
Yeah, Martin on the season rushed for 187 yards. 2nd and 4. Fritz again, nowhere to go. And Greg Yerga from his outside linebacker position will throw Fritz down. It'll be a loss of 2, 3rd down, and 8 to go for the Quakers.
And again, we might see the Quakers just try and set it up for 2 plays here. Ball now resting on the, let's call it the 19.
Let's see if they run the option maybe here. 8:05 to go. Fritz and Davis in the backfield. Martin. And the Red Dragons jump. Thank you. 3rd and 3 now coming up after that 5-yard penalty. All 3 penalties called tonight have been against Niles. Oh, okay. I saw Salem moving backwards, but
don't know if maybe Martin changed his snap count a little bit. A little emphasis on one play there, one snap, and worked. It drew Niles offside. That'll make it, instead of 3rd and 8, a big, more comfortable 3rd and 3.
It'll be a lot easier on 2 plays to get 3 yards than it would have been to get 8. Looking for Jason Humphreys, as he is not in the game. Looks like he's tucked in behind the coaching staff on the sideline.
Yeah, he's over there.
Jones will split 10 to the right. Fritz and Davis in the backfield. Martin on 3rd down and 3 will run the option to Davis, trying to get to the outside. 15, 10, hurdles a tackler to the 5, and a Quaker first down.
And the hurdler got enough of his foot as he was going over top of him to slow him down. Now Humphreys will check into the game with McLaughlin. 1st and goal for the Quakers on the 4-yard line.
So a gain of 11 for Davis, which was more than he had all night. And a first down with the clock at 7:30. Jones split 10 to the right. McLaughlin at wing. It'll be Humphreys up the middle, brought down from behind. Who got his shoulder pads?
It was a jersey tackle.
It was Jurga who grabbed him by the top part of the jersey and pulled him down a gain of a yard.
He was heading for the end zone. All of a sudden, there goes his shirt. Need those tearaways. You've been in there.
Quakers have used over 5 minutes on this drive. They need 7 right here. Actually, they need 8. Martin on 2nd down, gives it Humphreys, stretched out, fumbles the football. The Red Dragons will fall on it at the 16-yard line.
And Humphreys is hurt, Todd.
So a huge play by the Niles defense. Gatta falls on the football, and Niles will take over with 6:39 to go here in the 4th quarter. The first Quaker fumble of the night, and the Red Dragons very good in the takeaway and giveaway. Number 1 in the league. They were a +6 coming in. And right now they have lost 1 and they've taken 1 away, so that stays at +6.
And that's not the place on the field where you want to be fumbling the ball.
Same spot Niles fumbled.
Exactly.
Here's some updates on some scores.
So the Red Dragons will take over with 6:39 to go. The football at the 16-yard line. Quakers use 5 minutes and 21 seconds and come up with nothing, and now it's going to be really difficult for the Quakers. And the injured Quaker was Mike Kolich and not Jason Humphreys. So Mike Kolich will limp off the field. And looks like he's walking okay, but boy, it's going to be tough now for the Quakers. They're going to have to really try and get that football back.
Yeah, they're going to have to tackle the football and get it back. No doubt about that. That just kills Salem right there. Not only do you not get your touchdown and 6 points there, you hand the ball right back to Niles, and they're going to keep the ball, I would think, on the ground and use as much clock as they can.
It is Honkin in the fullback right to the 15. He may even lose a yard here on first down. Quaker defense has done an outstanding job here in the second half after the first drive. It was 10-0 Niles at the midway point of this game. And here after that first drive, they've done a great job. They forced a punt on the last drive and stopped them for a yard loss here on first down.
Oh, yeah, the Quakers have adjusted well. There's no doubt about that. But time not on their side right now. They gave Niles too big a head start.
High backfield on 2nd and 11 from the 15. Jurga hands it off. Sutton through the line of scrimmage to the 24-yard line. Maybe out to the 25, shy of the first down after a pickup of just about 10 yards. Sutton now 15 carries, 53 yards.
Niles after being 4 of 7 in third down conversions in the first half, are 0 for 2 here in the second half. And this will be a 3rd and 1. Ball on the Niles 25-yard line. And again, we're down to just over 5 minutes and counting, and the Quakers down 17-6.
Wide out to each side on 3rd and short, and the Quakers return the favor as they jump off sides, but this will give Niles a first down. The first time the Quakers have been flagged tonight. Quaker games have virtually been penalty-free this year, as both the Quakers and the opponent have 24 penalties, which is 4 a game. That's not too bad.
Well, after that first game with the West Branch, just the penalties were killing them in that game. And things have turned around since that point. But right now, that one was a big one, as it gave Niles the opportunity to get 4 more downs and keep this drive and the clock moving.
So first down and 10 from the 30. Sutton, the tailback, ramped up by Davis, but not before. He's going to gain about 7 yards. Out to the 37-yard line, as he was just carrying Quaker tacklers down the field.
I think he gained more yardage on that play because the Quakers, instead of concentrating on bringing him down, there were 3 of them going after the ball, and Sutton did a good job of holding on to it himself and not allowing that.
So a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. Jones will split to the right. High backfield. Pitch it near side Sutton. 35 to the 38. Dropped at about the 39. Hendershot and Murray on the bottom of the pile along with Davis. Shy of the first down. 3rd down and inches coming up. Salem running out of time right now. One more first down could just about salt this one away.
Well, down 11 points and under 4 minutes now. 3:45 to go. You're right, Todd. It's not looking good for Salem here. And again, we mentioned it. This is the one MAC game they really needed before they got into the really heart of their conference schedule here in the final 3 weeks.
Handoff. Sutton stood up right at the 40, short of the first down. Good hit. And it looked like Ford and Hendershot made the tackle shy of the first down. So it'll be 4th down.
And to the Quakers' benefit, the officials will stop the clock to measure. And he needed to get to the 40. He's not there.
Canfield defeated Niles 36-10. Poland defeated Niles 37-0. And now Salem trailing 17-6.
And again, you don't know if it's a case of looking ahead. You'd hate to think that because you need to be prepared every week. But wow, this would definitely be a shocker if this score holds out. It really would.
Well, they're going to go for it, which is somewhat risky. But if they do get the first down, then they can put the Quakers away. So 4th and inches.
Well, maybe they'll try and draw Salem off again on a count, just take a penalty and punt. Who knows? Nope.
Yerga, the quarterback, takes it himself, but there is a flag down. And this will likely be against the Red Dragons, and all the coaching staff on the sideline want to know why.
I think they snapped the ball before everybody was set.
Referee's going to let them know here in a second.
Yep.
So now they'll have to punt. So the penalty moves the football back 5 yards.
Niles just went right up to the line, snapped the ball, and went. Not everybody was ready for it.
So Skosic to kick. They need a return here. They need something special to happen. And the Red Dragons are going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field with 3:15 to play in the 4th quarter. 17-6 Red Dragons. We'll be back. You're listening to High School Football on WSOM.
Frontliners are having a booster bash immediately after tonight's game at Trini's Lounge. The cost is just $6 per person and includes pizza, wings, and refreshments. Everyone is invited. All truck raffle money and ticket stubs must be turned in by Friday, October 20th. Any player, parent, coach, or frontliner that has sold your tickets should turn the money and stubs in as soon as possible. The frontliners need your help to make the raffle a success. Remember Remember the bonfire on Thursday at 7 o'clock for the Howland game. Plan on attending.
Well, that one really turned out to be everything they thought it would be. A low-scoring defensive struggle.
Nobody wants an extra point, apparently.
No. Poland just got off to a good start in that ballgame. They scored on their first possession. Quakers appear to be setting up a return here. Although they are coming, they didn't get there. Gossick got it high in the air. Humphreys a fair catch at the 40, hangs on with 3:07 to go. 3 timeouts left for the Quakers, but they trail by 11. It's going to take just about a miracle right now.
Well, do the Quakers air it out here? Just start flooding everybody downfield. We'll have to see. It will take a quick score.
So the drive starts at the 41-yard line. First down and 10 for the Quakers, and Martin, who's 1 for 3 for 4 yards tonight, will have to go to the air, and the Quakers go to a 3 wide receiver set. Martin with time, they only rush 4. Now he's pressured, gets out of it to the 40. Nicola will drop him at the 44. Gain of 4 for Martin. Martin's really got to try and look downfield and get rid of that football, though, right now.
He didn't see anybody open, so he tried to do the safe thing and gained 3 on that. But at this point, I think you do have to take your chances. Just whip it down there.
And now the official will stop play because Martin's shoulder pad is outside of his jersey. He was trying to get it fixed himself, but could not do so. So now they will set back up. Clock at 2:40. Martin takes the snap, drops straight back, looks downfield, pressured again, and Went will drop him at the 42-yard line. A loss of 4, and the Quakers will use a timeout. 2:27 to go. It's the Red Dragons on top, 17-6. You're listening to high school football on WSOM.
There's 2 important dates. First one is Friday, October 20th, the Alumni Sock-Off at McMenemy's on Route 422. Be music and refreshment. $6 per person. A cash bar open to the public. Immediately following the Niles Howland game. Also on Sunday, October 22nd, there will be a general membership meeting at the Niles High School Auditorium at 6:30. Please drop off membership forms at the meeting on October 22nd or send to Niles McKinley, care of Alumni Organization.
So 3rd down and 9 yards to go for the Quakers. Davis in a slot left. And they look to throw. Martin can't get rid of it, and he goes down back at the 37-yard line. It was David Peterson up front making the sack. The Quakers will have to go for it, and they're set and ready to go. And official stops play just before the snap, and the Quakers take their timeout. We'll just keep it here. 2:05 to go in regulation, Gary. Looks like the Quakers are going to go down. They're not completely out of things, obviously. You look back to 1994, and the Quakers won the conference championship, a co-championship with Poland. Same scenario. Lost to Canfield and then defeated Poland. And that was Poland's only loss. Each team had 1 loss. Now Salem is going to have to defeat Canfield and Poland to tie Poland with the championship if Poland doesn't stumble somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who Poland has left, if they have any MAC games left. And I know you have this after this. So if this is Poland's last MAC game until they meet Salem, and it is. And it is. So the best the Quakers can do is tie.
Yeah.
And to do that, they have to beat Canfield next week.
Canfield has Salem and Howland left, and the Quakers will host Canfield next week.
So the winner of next week's game has the only chance to tie Poland for the MAC.
So it's 4th down and 14. They need the 49. Martin downfield, throws it for Hendershot. Dives, cannot make the catch. And For all intents and purposes, this game is over with 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Niles fans below rise to their feet as their team on homecoming night has knocked off one of the favorites in the Metro Athletic Conference for 95. 17-6 with 2 minutes to go.
Well, apparently they haven't read their own press clippings where they're giving up 400 yards and 300 yards a game and only going for 90 yards on offense, which they did in one game. Their first game of the year, 90 yards, but they won that game. They've played like a pretty good team here tonight.
Sutton gets the handoff, tries to get to the outside, has dropped it to 38. Gain of, well, right about back to the line of scrimmage.
Stop by 21, Davis.
And neither team in a real hurry here. They just want to get this one over with.
So both teams now will be at 4-3 on the season. Salem was 4-2 coming in. Niles at 500 at 3-3, and so the Red Dragons come up with a big victory tonight at home. Second down, Jurga hands off to Sutton, bursts through the line to the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. A gain of about 4, and third down and 6 coming up.
They must have had a lot of people in that 50-50 drawing because they keep dropping the confetti from the losers. I tell you what, have to get in on that.
So third down and 7, clock at 44 seconds. High backfield again, Jurga. Sutton hit right at the line of scrimmage by, I believe, Morrison. And a loss of about 4. And that's going to do it tonight. So the Niles McKinley Red Dragons come out and surprise the Quakers tonight as the Red Dragons win on homecoming night 17-6 over the Quakers. So a week of preparation for Salem as they will take on their rival Canfield, who, if they cannot come back, will also be coming in on a loss a week from tonight. Again, from Bo Ryan Memorial Stadium in Niles, the Red Dragons 17, the Quakers 6. We send it to A.J. McLeod. A tough night tonight for the Quakers.